Yeah, hi. Welcome to another edition of Just a Thought. Well, just a thought here. A lot has happened past 48, 72 hours, so let's get down to it. Yeah, this past Sunday, the halftime show. As you know, Bad Bunny performed mostly in Spanish, almost entirely in Spanish, and set the whole world ablaze. And people loved it, because it had that energy, love, brought community and joy and spirit and energy. Others felt it was not the best, just like for whatever reason. Why couldn't you just sing English? You know what? I thought, for me, I've seen it like 2, 3 times because I needed that little bit of energy, a little bit of hope, a little bit of positivity, a little bit of spring in my step, because we need that. I really do believe we need that. I mean, yeah, sure, he sings his whole language, but you're not his own language, Spanish, but they feel like it was un-American. They picked the wrong guy. He's not American. Well, for one thing, Puerto Rico is American territory. Yes, he is an American citizen. Yes, he speaks Spanish. Yes, Puerto Rico has been through the ringer. They've been through a lot. With the Hurricane 2017, Hurricane Maria, in which their power was totally destroyed for a while. It's like they lost all hope, and that was his love. That was his love letter to his homeland, Puerto Rico. And at the age of 31, he has accomplished so much. He experienced so much love, so much joy. Yes, he's nothing but hope and inclusivity. He include his performance. He was all about history. It's all about inclusion. It's just like, and did not badmouth anybody. Did not, just really spreading, making the whole world dance. With light. Dance on light. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, he did not dishonor anybody, does not dishonor the country, because this is a country that gave him opportunity and he cherished it, just like he's so grateful for it, he sees what's going on, and what better platform to do it than the Super Bowl. Yeah. And that's one of the best ways to do it, and yeah, some people may not agree with me, some will, I may lose friends over it, I may lose family over it, that's just how I feel. That's all about that. It was all about love. And if you notice on the screen towards the end, it says the only thing more powerful than hate is love. And it was all about love, That's all it should be. It's all about love, and Jesus was all about love. He was all about light, inclusion. He was all about seeing the best out of everybody. Just he saw beyond what that person he came in contact with. Saw beyond his disciples. Everybody he came in contact with was, their mistakes. They had history, but made bad decisions and all that, and he welcomed them with open arms, and he saw the pain, their faith, their light, their love, and he didn't care whether or not they were lepers, whether they're tax collectors, whether or not they're from another country or what, or another culture. That's all it is. That's what this past Sunday was all about. And Yeah, I mean, it's like, sure. And like in Shawshank Redemption, that fun scene where Andy played that record, the Italian opera record, not one single lick of English. One single lick of English, you know? But something like that expressed, in love and light, just so beautiful. Everybody just came together at that moment, you know. It was just let's enjoy it, just a moment of peace and light, and and which is just what this Sunday is all about, and we need more of that. We need inclusion. I'm not gonna badmouth anybody. I'm not gonna, disparage anybody. I respect everybody's opinion. I welcome it. I welcome comments. I welcome questions. You may not have to agree with it, but I will listen. I will not. I will respect your opinion. Respect your views. Some we may disagree. We may not we disagree. We may agree. But you know what? It's with love. Doesn't mean I will not love you. I will not be friends with you. Just like it's way beyond that. I mean, it's just merely point of view, on things of the world, how, well, I guess how we were raised on certain things, just that's just my take on it. That's how I see it. And being on this earth for almost 50 years, you see a lot, and I have learned a lot, and I've grown a lot, and it's really frustrating, to see, and heartbreaking to see what is happening right now, and we need to rise above this. We are so much better than this, take a moment that's so beautiful and tear it into pieces just because they don't like they don't like what they see or what they hear. If you look beyond that to see what the message they're trying to convey, and just really open your eyes, open your minds, we'll be better for it, and I pray each and every one of you will find that peace, will find that truth, that light, okay? Because that's what Savannah Guthrie's family needs right now is love, light, and to see their mom again, to find her, just welcome her home, because there's so much going on, especially with that, and I'm praying for it every single day. I pray that they find Nancy, her mom, that they welcome her, they find her, they find the answers, what they're looking for, this to end this misery and this pain that they're going through. Okay, we're way better than this. So right now I want you to pray for Nancy, pray for Savannah, pray for her brother and her sister, her brother Cameron and her sister Annie, as they're at Tucson, Arizona, and they're going through a really difficult time right now. And just keep them in your prayers, because what we're dealing with, what happened on Sunday, is a light that should be shined on the world. And what's happening right now with Savannah's family, with her family, with her mom, wherever she may be, we need to focus on coming together in goodness, light, unity. And 1 Corinthians 13 chapter verses 4 through 7, and love is patient, love is kind. It doesn't envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Be kind, Open your eyes. Love. Open your mind. Love one another. Embrace one another. Listen to one another. Help one another. You're so much better than this.